The Effect by Lucy Prebble.
Experiment begins.
Have you ever suffered from depression?
No. I felt depressed, but...
In what way?
Well, what I mean is... I've been sad.
But not depressed?
No.
There's a difference?
Yeah, it's an illness, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you tell me. I just mean I haven't gotten an abnormal amount of chemical in the brain or anything.
And that's depression?
Yeah, sorry, I am...
No, I'm interested.
It's just, I mean, I'd never say, oh, I'm depressed. Well, I would, but just meaning sad, you know, because that's... I'm not, so...
You're just sad?
When I am, I'm sad.
Okay. And there's no chance you could be pregnant?
No.
What contraception are you using?
None.
Are you in a relationship?
Yep.
Are you sexually active in that relationship?
I have had sex. I hope to have sex again.
But you're not having sex at the moment?
No, not right at the moment.
And what was the date of your last period?
Oh, I always feel like I should know that. A couple of weeks ago, maybe?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm pretending to know.
Okay, I need your help, Connie. I see men, a lot of men. This is why. Drug trials are safe, but you consent for yourself. You can't consent for someone else, so I need to know for sure that you're not pregnant.
Well, give me something to wee on and I'll wee on it.
Right. Do you smoke?
No.
Have you drunk alcohol in the last 24 hours?
Nope.
Taken drugs, medicinal or otherwise, in the last 6 to 8 weeks?
Pretty sure, no.
Have you had any poppy seeds in the last 48 hours?
Poppy seeds? No.
So if our test for opiates comes back positive, I'm going to assume that's the heroin, not a bagel?
Fine by me.
Do you or have you ever suffered from irritable bowel syndrome?
No.
Cancer of the bowel?
No.
Cancer of the throat, lungs or skin?
No.
Arthritis?
No.
Dementia?
No.
Type 2 diabetes?
Nope.
Type 1 diabetes?
No.
Have you ever been diagnosed with a mental health problem or been in hospital for a period of more than 24 hours?
No.
Okay.
Done well there, then.
I'm not sure avoiding senile dementia is something you can take full credit for.
My body can.
So, you know and accept you must remain within the facility for the 4-week period and hand over all electronic devices during that time.
One mobile phone.
Thanks.
There's no passcode on it, so no looking at the photos.
You've done this before, I see.
A few times I have.
Then, you know what happens now?
I take it I should go somewhere and...
Do it here if you like, I've seen it all before.
I will if you like.
No.
No. I'll take myself off and empty myself out.
Okay.
You know, you're an attractive woman, Dr. James.
Thank you, Tristan.
Hey! Did you like me to take that for you?
Pardon? No, sorry.
That's right.
Do you work here?
No. I was just going that way with my sample. So, I'm the same as you, here.
Oh, I don't... What, are you allowed to just take other people's urine samples?
Probably not. You gotta sign all that shit. I could do anything to it. I won't. You don't have to hide it.
Oh, I'm not particularly...
Can I see then?
No.
It's warm, that's the thing, isn't it? But we're warm. If it was cold, we'd be dead.
You need to drink more water.
I do. I will. I've not seen a girl here before.
You do these a lot, then?
A bit.
They're all right, are they?
Yeah. Used to be better. Now everyone comes in with laptops and headphones. It's a bit less fun. Used to be like Big Brother, you know. The hard thing's living in a small space with a bunch of strangers.
This is a long one.
It is. It is. Don't worry, though.
Oh, I'm not.
You might not even be on it, but you can tell. People say they wouldn't do this. People who take a pill off a stranger or do a line at a party. Bollocks, do they know what that is? You from the university?
Yeah.
I think they pay you more, you know.
What?
Yeah, trials like this, they don't want the immigrants they usually get. They need English. So you can, you know, talk and listen, you know, no trouble how to...
Articulate.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sure you don't want me to carry it for you, like a gentleman would?
No.
Come on.
No.
Can I touch it?
No.
Don't be precious.
I'm not.
Why are you holding it like that then? It was part of you a minute ago.
I'm just... Nothing.
I'm teasing.
I know. I'm not ashamed of it.
Go on, feel mine then.
Fine. Oh.
You're gonna have to be my friend now.
Admissions procedure. Blood pressure taken, alcohol levels checked, weight and height monitored, sterile clothing issued. First 25mg dose of agent RLU 37, given at timed intervals as of 14th January 2018, 9:15 p.m.
Tristan,
Hi.
swallow the pill on the beat, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth so I can check. Good. Connie? Swallow the pill on the beat, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth so I can check. Good. Next. Swallow the pill on the beat, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Heart rate, pupil dilation, and electrodermal response measured, blood taken. Subjects provided with controlled food portions.
1 biscuit, 1 juice.
Thank you.
1 biscuit, 1 juice.
Thank you.
Do you want my biscuit?
Thanks, but I can't. If I'm 1 biscuit up and you're 1 biscuit down, that could throw out all of medical science.
Oh, it's not very nice.
Where do you sleep?
Down the corridor. They showed me.
I'm with 10 sweaty blokes. You're biologically blessed. You're biting your nails there.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Oh, God, they're really bad.
Wait, show me your wrist. The band. No shit.
What?
We have the same birthday.
The 29th?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How weird is that? The exact same. Birthday. What are the chances of that?
Actually, I don't think it's that unusual. I mean, it's not as unlikely as you think.
How do you know what I think?
Sorry, than most people would think. I mean, in a group of people, the group doesn't actually have to be that big for you to share a birthday. Because probability-wise, you're not saying how likely it is this person was born on a particular date, which is 1 in 365, obviously. You're just saying, of all the dates, how likely is it that 2 people have the same?
Oh. Well, I think it's a sign.
Right.
I think we're twins. Identical twins. They decided to raise us in very different environments to see what effect it had long term. Me, a quaint little shithole in Nace. And you...
Basingstoke.
Basingstoke. Yeah. Turned out it had a massive effect.
Can you get back into bed, please?
What are you doing for your birthday?
Leaving. Never coming back. This is for spending money. I'm going travelling.
Oh, cool.
Does your man not mind you doing this then?
My man? No, No, I do what I like.
Of course you do. It's like that I got a man, but I don't need a man, Beyonce and shit.
He's away, so...
Away for work, is he?
No.
Stag do?
No.
Is he in prison?
What? No. He's visiting family.
Oh, right. Not with you, though?
No. With a friend.
Oh.
He's with his son. He's got a little boy from before.
Nice. So, you're happy?
Don't do that.
What?
That, are you happy thing, that thing guys say when
I'm sure you are.
Because whoever actually says, I'm perfectly, completely...
Some people do.
Okay, yeah, well...
What?
I am
What?
happy.
Where would you go?
Hmm?
India, I'm thinking.
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't go anywhere exotic, actually. Somewhere American? Not the cities, I mean the real, the dust, those states. Yeah. Somewhere it's horizon on both sides.
The plains.
Yeah, I'd like to see a wild horse.
Yeah?
Yeah, and hold a gun.
Right.
I wouldn't shoot the horse.
No. Why don't you go then?
Why don't I go?
Yeah.
Money, time, life. There's just so much to do.
I know. It's great.
Love.
Blue.
Chair.
Yellow.
The Stroop test. Volunteers, tested in isolation, view trigger words but name only the colour in which the word appears. Subject takes longer to distinguish the colour of words that are psychologically relevant or troubling to them.
Summer.
Green.
Guilty.
Red.
Red.
Baby.
Green.
Father.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Joy.
Red.
Diet.
Green.
Green.
Lonely.
Pink.
Breasts.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Memory.
Green.
Blue.
Blue.
Purple.
Shit, sorry, purple.
It's okay, it's not a test.
Dr. James.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't know if it matters, but I thought I should say I know about the Stroop effect. I know it's about how long you take to say the colour, that the more meaningful the word, the longer it takes. I don't know if it matters, if you know.
No.
Really? Oh, I thought knowing might make me try to beat it.
In most cases, being aware of your own bias doesn't actually mean you can affect that bias.
Really?
Yes, yeah. It's one of life's tragedies. Okay, I'm going to tell you a story. You can hear it a total of 2 times.
Okay.
You open up a dry cleaners on the border between 2 towns. Your shop is the only one of its kind in the surrounding area. Your business prospers and reactions from your customers indicate the cleaning is of good quality.
Okay.
You hire more staff, which is an outlay but improves customer service, and you wonder about applying to the bank for a loan to open up a chain of such shops. As you had expected, the bank approves the loan.
Go me.
Now, quick memory test. Can you tell me the nature of your business? Was it A, greengrocers, or B, dry cleaners?
B.
And where was the shop set up? Was it A,
On the border
in the centre
between
of town,
2
or
towns.
on the border between? Yes. And the reason for your business success, was it A, lack of competition, or B, a good business plan?
Sorry, what?
The reason for your success, was it...
No, but you didn't say... sorry. So am I me? Am I now a dry cleaner?
Remembering the story I told you, what was the reason for your success?
It's impossible to say. Is this a test of memory?
This is the last question.
Afterwards, will you tell me why?
Why?
I'm a psychology student.
And you can work it out for yourself. What was the reason for your success?
A. Lack of competition. May as well. There'd be like 100 factors in this fictional town's economy.
Okay.
So if I said my business plan,
Then what?
then I'd be taking responsibility for the success.
Right.
So what's that got to do with the trial?
People prone to depression, Connie, they tend to attribute success to external causes and failure to internal ones.
So if I do well, it's because of something outside of me. But if I do badly, it's because of my stupid self.
Exactly.
And what would a normal mind do?
Well, a so-called healthy mind, the healthiest mind would think, if things go well, it's down to me, I did that, and if it goes badly...
They've been unlucky.
Victim of circumstance, yes. So, you're studying psychology?
Yes, and social science.
Gosh, never too late to become a real doctor, you know. So, is that why you're here? Interested in trials?
Yep. And depression.
Mother or father? Sorry, my background's in psychotherapy. How do you feel?
A bit awkward.
I mean physically.
Oh, fine. A bit tense, up, like something's going to happen. I keep thinking my hearing's really good. That's crazy, isn't it? But Tristan said the same.
Well, the agent's designed to increase levels of dopamine.
Right.
And that's what's stimulated by new, exciting experiences generally, so... There's an old joke, actually. How does it go? So, there's this medic at a conference and he's fallen for a girl there who hasn't looked at him twice. Now, he knows dopamine is the initial trigger in falling in love, but also that dopamine is stimulated by new, exciting experiences. So, to try and get the girl, he arranges for them to go bungee jumping together to sort of set up his own chemical reaction. So, the instructor ties them together and they stand over this incredible valley and he's got his arms round her and they fall headlong into this incredible adrenaline-filled rush and their dopamine levels go wild. And eventually they get lifted back onto the bridge and they get their breath back and he looks into her eyes and says, "Oh, wasn't that amazing?" And breathlessly she answers, "Yes, and isn't the instructor handsome?" It's sort of a science joke.
No,
so.
no, I like it. Because it's the instructor.
Yeah, yes, that she's... Yes.
This is very good, isn't it?
Well, I'm not sure it's good or bad, it's just the case.
Well done. Different from what you're used to, I bet.
Different.
Easier.
Different.
Elevated mood.
Yes.
Increased energy levels.
Yep.
Weight loss.
Mm-hmm.
And increased height.
Average 2 centimetres.
Height.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't seem likely.
Oh, I'm not raising the floors.
I didn't think we were even monitoring height.
I monitor everything.
I see that. Why are you doing psychological tests of this quantity? It's a phase 1, physical.
Well, everything's physical in the end, isn't it?
There's really no need. Just stick to protocol.
Yes.
An antidepressant effect in healthy volunteers. That'd be extraordinary.
Barely a week in, they know they're being given an antidepressant. It'll be mostly their own expectation, surely.
Could be, but the new design is fast-acting, so...
Sorry, I just assume it's psychological.
Robust objectivity, quite right. It's good to see you, Lorne. I mean, I know I saw you at the... But, I mean, alone. You look really well. I bet you think I'm looking old.
What? No, don't say that. You make me think you're thinking that about me.
No!
I should say thank you for all this. I know I wouldn't... It's very good of you.
Oh, don't... It's just great to see you and for you to be here. Let's just make sure this is done really well.
What does that mean?
With lack of bias and precision.
Well, I wasn't going to just circle random numbers, Tom.
No, I'm honestly trying to help. You know how things are. We could do with fresh eyes. It's a touchy area.
Rightly so.
Believe me, I don't want to spend 5 weeks on a trial that gets discredited. It's why we're developing new gens in the first place.
Because the old ones have been discredited.
They haven't been discredited. The studies that discredited our original trials have themselves been discredited now.
In new studies by you?
Yes, well, us. Don't worry, I'm the one always persuading them not to relocate the trials out to West Africa. Antidepressant trials.
I'm sure they get depressed in Gambia.
I'm sure they get fucking depressed in the Gambia. Doesn't mean we should use them as guinea pigs then disappear off with our drugs.
I read you're advising the government on psychopharmaceuticals at the moment.
No, I'm on a panel. I'm not.
I keep expecting to see you on a TED Talk or something.
No, they have asked, actually, but no, I'm saving that for the day I write that book.
And how are you? How are the kids?
Great, thank you. Yeah, I got engaged.
Congratulations. Wow.
Yes, I'm divorced, obviously. I should probably say that's the other way around.
OK, well, congratulations again.
I realise that should probably have happened a while ago.
Yeah. That must have been hard.
No, it's for the best. It's all good.
No, I think I heard, actually. She, lab assistant at MB.
Yes, where did you hear that?
Ran into Bill Fitzgrove at Customs ages ago, and he
Bill,
said...
did you? Yes, he worked with her.
Yeah, yeah.
How is he? Is he still at Brown?
Yes, he's Alzheimer's now.
Great. You mean he's...
Oh, yeah, researching. He's not...
Good. Yeah, did I meet him with you?
Yes, at that conference.
My God, yes, and he came over at the bar.
That's right, and it was after your talk, and you
That's
dropped...
right, I still do that talk.
I know.
Well, a variation of it for the company.
With the bucket.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember. He came over after, and you dropped your cigarette, and I was hopping about because it burnt my leg.
What?
You remember, he was introducing himself.
No, I do, but you dropped it, and I don't smoke.
Of course you don't. Nobody smokes now. You did then.
Did I? No, I didn't. Very...
I have the scar.
Well, to be fair, we can't know what caused that.
No.
But I'm sorry if that's true.
I wasn't being serious. When you could smoke indoors.
Really glad to see you looking so well, though, Lorna.
And you.
I've got to do one of those trial development seminars tonight, but I'll be back for the scans. I'll sign off first dosage escalation now, if you're happy.
Dosage increase 50 milligrams.
Swallow the pill on the beat, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And open your mouth so I can check. Good.
I've been having the most extraordinary dreams.
Yes, me too.
Like vivid.
Yeah, and so fucking bizarre.
Mundane.
Mundane?
Yeah. Last night I dreamt my whole weekly shop I do around the whole supermarket near where I live. My brain must have designed every label, every detail in real time for hours. And when I woke up, I was like, oh, what a boring dream. And then I thought, God, no, what a boring life.
1 week in, this is where it hits you.
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
I'm climbing the fucking walls.
I killed for a cigarette.
I stuck out once for a fag.
Did you?
You know, round the back of here is an old asylum.
What?
You know, a mental hospital.
No, what's it like?
You want to see?
We're not allowed out.
I might know a way.
That really old building with the red brick?
Yeah. They don't use it anymore. It's all boarded up.
Hello? This couldn't be more glamorous, could it? A man coming on with a bucket. But fear not, the money's gone on what's inside. Welcome to Rauschen. I'm Toby. I'm a psychiatrist, I'm afraid. My father was a heart surgeon, and when I told him I wanted to specialise in psychiatry, he said, "Oh, really? The Cinderella of medicine," which killed me. Dad thought psychiatry was all nonsense about Freud and how we're all obsessed with our parents, so I devoted my life to proving him wrong. But seriously, I do think I've vanquished my father in a way, because I didn't want to be a heart surgeon. I didn't want to be a plumber of the body. I wanted to be an explorer of this. The human brain. So I became a psychiatrist, and of course, like all doctors, my chosen speciality is defined by what goes wrong. When the brain goes wrong, there are symptoms and there are physical causes, as with anything else. But because we think with our brain, we struggle to frame it as a piece of biological machinery. We're happy to have heart transplants and liver transplants, but we can't imagine a brain transplant. Because nowadays, we think our soul is in here. But that sense of us is only a tiny part of what's going on at any moment. As you sit listening to me, your brain is taking care of a lot of things so you don't have to, consciously. Your temperature, forcing food through your gut, positioning your spinal column in your seat, which doesn't look terribly comfortable, I'm sorry about that. Swallowing, so you don't choke on your saliva. Now, if we suffered a neurological oddity that meant we couldn't swallow, we'd see nothing wrong with addressing and repairing that in the brain. It's the same with mental health issues. There are diseases of the brain. That doesn't make people crazy or incapable or dangerous in soul. They're ill. We have to consider mental health the same way we do the bodily kind, because it is the bodily kind. Here's our body. And sometimes it requires medication. The psychopharmacological revolution is the great event in medicine in my lifetime. I'm proud to have been a part of that. My father lived just long enough to see it. He ran 3 miles a day into his 70s. He didn't touch red meat. What got him in the end was up here. But in one of his more lucid moments, he decided to donate his brain, this brain, to science for teaching and research into this field. So, thank you, Dad. Thanks to people like you, the Cinderella of medicine got to go to the ball.
Oh my word.
Hello!
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 Tristan!
Connie!
This is mad.
Hello!
Why do you keep it? It's falling to bits.
It'll be a listed building. It'll probably cost more to do up than close off like this.
Oh, you're such a grown-up.
Oh, it's amazing to be somewhere with some space.
Nice cartwheel. Here you are.
Oh, thanks.
Imagine them all in here. Rocking.
Can you do any tricks?
I'll show you on one condition.
What?
Come travelling with me after this. Why not?
What? No,
It doesn't have to be for long.
I'm not going travelling with you. I barely know you.
What do you want to know?
Tris, I'm not doing that. My course, my relationship, my work.
Oh, don't be so practical.
You're the one being practical. For me, it's insane.
Do you think your parents would like me?
That is ridiculous.
What, do they like him?
Piss off.
I bet they don't. He must be older, right? Is he older?
He's in his 40s.
Nice and vague. Just tell me he's not your teacher or something.
He's not. Stop it.
Just tell me it's not that.
It's not. He never taught me. The reason I'm not at all bothered about what you think is I know exactly what you think, and I know it's not true.
Boring, anyway. Let's get back to what do you want to know about me?
Nothing. Tris, seriously.
Nothing.
No, I do. Of course I do. You're very interesting. I feel weird. I don't feel what I feel like in real life.
This is real life. When is it real?
No, I mean, the antidepressant, the doctor said they're designed to stimulate certain, like, dopamine, which is a rush you get if something exciting happens or when you... Well, it's fake. It's a chemical that feels like falling for someone.
So?
So, forgive me if I take everything with a big pinch of,
What, you think I don't like you properly because of the...
I think it's a strong possibility.
Bullshit! I can tell the difference between who I am and the side effects.
With respect, Tristan, no, you definitely can't.
You're saying any attraction is a result of the trial?
Part of it could be.
You must be basing that on feeling a sort of attraction.
Oh, no, I didn't say that. It's a chemical reaction, is what I'm saying.
But I'm still me.
No, you're you, but under the influence of something. Right, if you were really pissed and going, I love you, you're my best mate, I wouldn't believe you either.
Why not? Look, men mean it when they say that. They just can't say it when they're sober.
Yeah, but they'll have known that person ages and... I don't know. I'm just saying what the doctor told me.
What does she know? They don't know anything. Knowledge is a myth.
Okay.
But they wouldn't be trialing if they knew. I once had chronic diarrhea for 6 days straight. Nobody predicted that. They say all sorts of shit. They say you have to give in your phone because it interferes with the equipment.
You do have to give in your phone because it interferes with the equipment.
Jesus, do you want a phone? I'll give you a phone. I gave in a dummy. Here you go. Say you have to make a call, get your phone, go to the loo, swap SIMs. Interferes with the equipment. It's like they say that on planes. It's really hard to control a bunch of people if they've all got phones. Anytime anyone says turn off your phone, you should worry that's a situation where you might die. Not worry about the fucking equipment.
Can I actually have this?
Yeah. I normally sell them, but it's a shit one.
Oh, I like it. It's like the 90s.
You don't really think that. That I only like you because I'm high or something.
Why not? Everything we do is just about what's pumping round us, isn't it?
Well, that's a cold way of looking at a person.
Why? We are our bodies are us. There's not something more, and that's fine. That's enough. It's like the world is incredible and beautiful, even though we know there's no God behind it. It's even more amazing for that.
Hang on. We know there's no God behind it.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, it's... Oh, really?
What?
You believe in God?
What? It's all right. You look disappointed.
No, it's... Oh, it's terrible, isn't it? You assume when you meet someone and you...
When you meet someone...
And you get on, you assume...
I knew it. You're disappointed. I believe in God because you like me. Thank you, Lord.
Sorry, that's awful.
No. Let's say you're right. Let's say we're attracted to each other. Because we are. You just admitted it and you can't take it back. Let's say we're attracted to each other and that's been kicked off by these...
The dopamine.
Drugs or whatever. So... What?
What do you mean?
What difference does it make?
Well, clearly it's something to be wary of.
No, it is what it is. It doesn't matter why.
Yeah, it matters massive. It's all that matters.
Why?
Because it's the reason.
So?
I can't work out if I understand something you don't or you understand something I don't.
People meet each other and fall in love in all sorts of ways. Doesn't matter what starts it. I'm sure there's a rush of something chemical if you meet on holiday or on a bus with a bomb on it. Doesn't mean Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock aren't really in love.
What? Speed, you're giving me speed.
I couldn't think of a recent film. But no, you think it's fake. So what, you think a few years on, Sandra and Keanu are just sat in a restaurant in silence thinking, why did I marry this loser? All we had in common was a bus.
Yeah, I do actually. I do.
I like your laugh.
Do you know why?
It's sexy.
No, actually, why? It's a show of submission.
What?
Laughing is a way of showing submission. So men like it when women laugh. It shows their dominance.
In my fuck. You laugh when something's funny.
No, you don't laugh out loud when you're watching a sitcom.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. It's a social thing. It says, I get the joke, I'm clever. Or you use it to show you're attracted to someone. You know, the head thrown back, the throat exposed.
That's not why you laugh. You laugh at something. I've taken drugs before, right? There's not a drug in the world can really make you look at someone, find them attractive, or listen to them and find them interesting.
Yes,
or
there is.
Not smell them and know.
That's the pheromones, isn't it?
Is there no mystery for you?
There is. But it's more than just smelling, isn't it? It takes work.
You don't really believe that.
What?
About love and that.
Yeah, I just think it comes and goes. There's a period of time, maybe enough to raise a child, and then You know, well, the few times I've ever loved anyone, they've always, at some point, they've written, I love you, in the snow or sand on holiday to me. And, yeah, it's wonderful. But the next time someone, you know, it happens, or the next even, you think, oh, okay, again. And you think of the last time and what that meant, and just for it to get washed away or melt or something.
Some people never get love like that.
I know.
If I did that for you, I'd be holding back the sea from ever coming in.
You're sunshine, you know that. I bet you thought the dry cleaning business was a success because of your great business plan, didn't you?
Of course. It was!
So you take drugs then? Proper ones?
Sometimes. You?
No. I just think of drugs as like fags or cheese or something. If you get to a point and you're not into them, don't get into them. You'll only have to give them up down the line because they're bad for you.
It's about trying something new.
Sure, but it's only new once. Then it's the same as everything else.
But everything has to be new once.
Sure, but it's just a way of distracting yourself.
From what?
From the fact that you and everyone you love is definitely going to die.
Good. I'm glad I'm distracting myself from that. Good.
But that thing of, oh, this thing will make me happy. No, this thing. No, it must be the next thing. Like, why are you going travelling?
To see things. Meet people. Have my mind expanded.
Cool, man.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Just... Well, there's a whole world here. It's just what you notice. Look at the floor.
Tiles.
Yeah, used to be. Different colours.
Tiny tiles.
Mosaic. That seems weird.
Why would people put a mosaic on the floor of a mental asylum?
Yeah. Maybe it wasn't a mental asylum when it was built.
Or maybe they thought mental patients spend a lot of time looking down.
Yeah, see all this? You can get all this from 1 square yard. You don't need to change continent every day.
That would work. That would work, except for one thing.
What?
You wouldn't have seen any of this if it wasn't for me. Come travelling with me.
Oh, come on. I don't know you. I can't trust you.
You've come into a mental asylum with me at night. You trust me. I'm going to see a lunar rainbow. In Zambia, 3 days a year, the full moon hits a waterfall in a way that refracts the moonlight. But the Taj Mahal! One of the wonders of the world, the most incredible testament to love ever built. You got that in your square yard?
Do you trick?
Yeah, I could actually.
I really want to see it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Might go outside your square yard,
That's
is that okay?
fine. What are you doing with those drawing pins? What? Trace, you can tap.
Regional Junior Irish Tap Champion 2002.
That is amazing. What are you doing? No, I'm not. Come on. Oh, God.
Oh, my God! Where have you been? I was about to call the police.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
Yep, fine.
What's going on?
Nothing, sorry.
Did you climb out of a window?
No,
Fire escape. Sorry.
Was there a fire?
We were going a bit mad in there and wanted to check out
You're
outside.
going a bit mad in here by the look of it. Sorry, I didn't realise I was in charge of a bunch of school kids.
Sorry.
Have you been smoking? Oh, You stink of it.
All right, but yeah, we're not at school, so you don't need to be a bitch about it.
Trace.
Nicotine will inflate your dopamine levels for hours, which are already elevated from the agent. That affects my results. I'm sorry if my experiment that you're being paid to do is getting in the way of your moves. Connie? You came here of your own accord, presumably.
Yes.
Steady.
Just to be clear, you have signed a consent form committing to refraining from sexual activity.
Yeah, I know. Not that we've done anything other than what you saw.
Yeah, you perv. Sorry. I don't know why I said that.
You can't disappear with psychiatric medication coursing through you. I'm responsible for your safety.
Sorry.
Bed, please. Your own. We have fMRIs tomorrow, so go rest your brains.
Okay, just relax. Everything's fine. Exhale. There's no need for anxiety. Just keep your head in one place. Okay. Now, I want you to think of something positive.
Tristan.
Connie.
What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah, what do you think?
I think it's too early to say.
What?
I think it's too early to say.
Look at them.
I am.
Dampened amygdala activity, strong activity in the dopaminergic pathways and the reward centres of the brain in general, an antidepressant effect if ever I've seen one.
If you say so.
It's on a scan, Lorna, right in front of you.
I don't doubt there's an antidepressant effect going on, but I don't think it's got anything to do with your drug.
Well, that seems rather a coincidence.
You're seeing what you want to see. It's what you do.
Professionally speaking, why don't you think it's the drug?
Professionally speaking, two very good reasons. You asked to see the scan of the volunteers showing the greatest effect. Are you interested in who they are?
Of course.
Okay. Two very different clinical histories, backgrounds, genders even, but they have one thing in common. They are both involved in an intense and protracted flirtation with each other.
Really? Right, so you think that's what I'm looking at?
I think their physical symptoms and this neural activity is a result of that attraction, and frankly, it's obscuring any sense of what the drug itself is doing.
Unless it is what the drug itself is doing. If the agent is causing all these symptoms, why on earth wouldn't they assume they were infatuated?
You think because they feel all the things one would associate with infatuation, they're just assuming that that's what they are?
Assuming, exactly. The body responds in a certain way to what it's being given. They can't sleep, they can't eat, they're in a constant state of neural excitement ever since they met. What's the brain going to conclude?
You think it mistakes that for love?
Not even mistakes it, creates it, to make sense of the response. Are the other volunteers showing similar effect?
Not to the same extent.
But they're all straight men, right?
From the hygiene levels, I'd guess, yeah.
Well, maybe they've just got nowhere to go with it, nothing to hang it on. You can instill very strong feelings in a body as long as it's towards something that looks right, you know. You can make ducklings follow a kettle believing it's their mother for years.
Can you?
They did it at Exeter.
That's very Exeter.
Objectively speaking, we're starting with normal minds here.
Normal minds?
You know what I mean? Depression's characterised by deadness of emotion, insularity, lack of engagement with the world and those around you.
Is it?
The other end of the spectrum, where the agent could be taking them, is extreme emotion, excess engagement, overwhelming purpose and feeling. What does that sound like?
Bollocks?
What does it sound like?
I'm pretty sure it's not drug effect, Toby.
How? Don't forget it was just a blood pressure trial where they discovered Viagra.
So what, you're thinking you've discovered a Viagra for the heart?
Don't be simplistic. It's just not impossible. Cannabis, we know, increases susceptibility to schizophrenia. Likewise, I'm sure you can create a chemical vulnerability to something more positive.
Sounds a bit rehypnol to me.
I mean it rather romantically. Medical science has extended everyone's lives without taking any responsibility for us having to be married longer. We could do with a bit of help.
Instead of giving up and starting over?
Yeah. And you'd try anything in the worst of it.
But we're not really talking about attraction, are we?
Aren't we?
I don't think so. It seems to me you're trying to stress the chemical nature of things for my benefit.
No. But okay, yes. Equally, if you have a chemical imbalance that makes you sleep all the time, feel lethargic, have trouble focusing, of course you're going to eventually feel depressed.
Oh, for God's sake, Toby. You ask someone about their history of depression, they don't say, I felt tired one day. They say, I lost my job, I lost my wife. There are external events that they respond to.
Everybody loses their job. Everybody loses their wife.
No, they don't, Toby. It's about an interaction with the world. It doesn't just appear. I know this depression as disease thing's good for business, but I...
Don't say that in front of me.
Don't say that in front of me. I was a clinical psychiatrist at Bart's for 10 years while you were greasing your way up the ladder. Don't tell me what
grease a ladder?
Oh, you know what I mean.
You weren't there a lot of those 10 years.
You don't know that at all.
I'm sorry, that's not the point.
You don't.
And it's irrelevant.
Are you interested in why I don't think it's drug effect?
Of course. What do you think I'm interested in?
I think you're interested in whatever's most interesting.
Come on, then. What makes you so sure this isn't the drug?
Thank you, Doctor. I'm glad you asked, because number 7 here is on a placebo, not even on your drug, and has all those physical symptoms and apparent antidepressant effect.
Ah.
Yes, So that's definitely not your drug.
On placebo.
Yes. So, with one of them, the effect's entirely natural.
Dosage increase 100 milligrams.
This one?
No, that's not yours.
Sorry, doesn't matter.
That one, please. And open your mouth so I can check. Good.
Can I go to the rec room now?
No, you're on your own now.
Why?
Both of you separate for the rest of the trial. I'm here to monitor physiological effects. I can do without you going off creating your own. Anxiety, is that what you're saying? Anxious?
Sort of, yeah. But there's something else.
Anxiety, yeah, but anxiety if it's good. Is there a word for that?
I do feel... Yeah, I can't think of another word, but yeah.
Alive. Really alive.
More alive than usual?
Yeah. My thoughts are racing, the speed of thought, the repetition.
Alert, you know? Like everything's more vivid.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
How's Connie?
Tristan, when you do these trials, someone has to not be on the drug, right?
Connie said the same. Thoughts racing.
What do you mean by that?
Tristan, gosh, my heart.
My heart.
Feels like it's going...
Going,
you know?
I don't know, faster.
But can you see that?
What?
If someone isn't on the drug, right? Sorry, I can hear my heartbeat in my ears. But you can't tell them, right?
I just feel vivid. Everything is vivid.
It's not for you to worry about. Much better you just tune in to what you feel.
My mouth tastes like metal when I swallow.
Can I have some water? Sorry, I'm feeling sick.
My stomach.
Are you going to the loo, okay?
It's just a bit upset, that's all. At least I'm losing weight.
I could shit through the eye of a fucking needle.
Well, we could try that later.
Look, God, I'm shaking.
When did the shaking start?
Today, right? I'm not sleeping, really. Look, it stopped.
See? Is this bad?
You're probably dehydrated.
Because I feel
like I've lost weight.
My skin looks better, but I don't know if that's, And
I don't know if this is the kind of thing you're after.
Want, but I think there's an effect on,
Sex drives mental.
libido.
Right.
I feel more awake.
I've never felt this alert before.
Just try and breathe. Relax. It's lights out soon. If you can get some sleep, that'll be better.
Sleep?
Sleep? Sleep's for the weak.
I feel like I might never sleep again.
All right, straight back to your room now, please. Make sure you've got your monitor box on, yeah? Someone comes to collect it in the morning.
No, I can't read that.
It's outrageous. shouldn't be here.
I know.
How do you feel?
I feel full. I feel almost holy, like life is paying attention to me. I don't want to tell you anything about what I feel about you and what's just hit me about how I feel about you, because it's not fair when you're... I want to be good for you.
You're sweating.
It's hot.
I'm cold.
God. How do you feel?
I'm bursting. I can't stop it. Something's in me, but it's like it's come from outside of me, like having the weather inside.
I do too.
Do you? Really?
Yeah. I'm just not fighting it.
Tristan,
Yeah.
do you feel different?
Yeah. No, I just feel happy. I'm not going to take advantage of you.
I think I'm going to take advantage of you.
I think I'm in love.
Yeah. Are you?
Maybe you are too.
Maybe. I'm not sure what it is.
I feel it, really, though.
Do you? Oh, God.
If you're in love, there's nothing you can do about it.
But if it's something else controlling me.
Then you're not in control.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes, there's nothing I can do about it.
Yes.
I'm in love.
Yes.
Oh, God, that's such a relief.
What are you thinking?
What?
What are you thinking?
I don't know how to begin answering that.
Just tell me what you're thinking. Ow.
What are you hitting yourself for?
Stop.
What are you hitting yourself for?
I want you to hit me,
Why?
because then I can show how much I don't mind.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I didn't. That was too hard. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, before I have to do a wee, I have to tell myself something.
Like what?
I don't know, like anything. I think I say everything's going to be fine. Do I?
Whilst you're weeing?
No, before, to make myself, I don't know.
Why? Out loud?
Yeah, quietly, like everything's going to be fine. Like a distraction so I can, like, everything's fine. Yes, everything's fine.
Are you going to make yourself weak?
No.
Where will we live?
Paris. New York. Farm. Anywhere.
I'm opening a dry cleaners. I know they don't want to see me. No, I hear that from people. And I can't say it's not mutual. But I would have settled. I was okay being a disappointment. I was happy to be an acceptable failure.
Ask me who's in charge.
What?
Ask me who's in charge.
Who's in charge?
You are. Oh, God, I love you.
I love you. I love you.
I love you.
A memory.
You okay?
Yeah. You?
Yeah.
I remember with mine. Took ages. You know, years. And this nurse said to me one day, everyone dies like this now. Unless it's a motorbike crash or someone really old in their sleep occasionally. But everyone else, it's like this. Long time and really, really bad.
Sure. I mean, we're all supposed to be dead by now. We're designed for, 30 or 40 at most? I think people have kids now when they should die.
Sometimes I think I am. I'm dead and my body just hasn't caught up.
What?
Don't you get that?
No. How's your leg?
Oh, yeah, fine.
It's more than fine. It's beautiful.
No.
Show me the scar.
No, Toby. When did the bleeding start?
Just now, this morning.
Before or after your dosage?
Before.
Well, I have tampons and towels, but I'm afraid I can't give you any painkillers.
Oh, I don't need any. It's just early, I think. Thanks.
So, it seems your telemetry box must have come off last night while you were in bed.
Oh, yeah, did it?
But then you must have put it back on.
Yeah, that's right.
It's best to reattach it before you drift off when you're comfortable.
Okay.
The exact same time as Tristan's did too.
Oh.
Looks like I'm missing 8 hours of each of your hearts. Connie.
That's weird. Sorry.
What is it that you're sorry about?
Nothing. I wanted to see if he was all right. He was ill. We've both been feeling pretty dodgy.
How do you know he was feeling ill?
How do I know?
How did you know?
Text.
He texted you on a phone.
Yes.
You know phones are banned. They interfere with the equipment.
I know. How?
Sorry?
How do they?
The signal they give off.
What, though?
It interferes with medical electronic devices.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like that can be true, though. People would just be dying everywhere, wouldn't they?
Have you had sex? I need you to be honest with me. Just answer the question medically. Have you had sex in the last 24 hours?
Yes. But none of it went where it would have to go.
He didn't ejaculate inside you?
No, God, no. Don't write a sonnet about it.
You know that's no protection against anything. There's still all sorts of risk.
Oh, really? Or is that like the way phones interfere with the equipment?
You know you're going to have to leave.
Fine. Chuck us off. At least then I'll know.
Not you both. You.
Why?
Because Twinkle out there doesn't have a womb.
No! Look, we didn't really... I'm sorry, we were just messing about. There isn't any risk of anything.
I'm not your sex education teacher, Connie. I'm trying to run a trial, which you've put into jeopardy.
Yeah, I understand there's a leasing of bodies involved here, but you can't expect to police how we feel.
That is exactly my role. You're vulnerable. The drug's designed to stimulate transmitters that are linked to poor decision-making and risk-taking.
You can't give us something that causes poor decisions and risks, then have a go at us for taking risks and making bad decisions.
It's not a bad point, but you don't know what you feel.
I know, and it's horrible.
This has to stop.
I think only one of us is on the drug. The way you give them out and the way I feel today. I think he is and I'm not.
During all trials, someone has to be on a placebo to compare to, a control.
Yeah, but if I'm on a placebo, he's on a drug saying all this stuff, I can't believe him. It's driving me mad.
That's exactly why you shouldn't be involved.
Well, I think I might be in love with him. You have to tell me.
I can't give you any information. It compromises the trial.
Well, I'll just tell Tristan we both have to leave and then And then...
Is that what you want to do?
At home, in real life, I have a boyfriend.
Right.
And I do love him, I think. But if I did, why would I... I keep thinking, is this real or is that real?
I can't help you with that.
Why? Aren't you a psychiatrist?
I'm a person.
Well, then talk to me like a person!
Okay. I was having a rough time quite a few years ago. I'd broken up from a long relationship I'd been in forever, and that was a big decision. And I'd lost a parent after a long time. And I was supposed to be going away for work, a conference, but I didn't know if I could. I'm afraid of flying, and I nearly didn't make it, but I did. And that week turned out to be one of the best weeks of my life. Professionally, and just... I met lots of interesting people and got very... You know, it was good. And I got on very well with one guy there, who was great and funny and a force of real joy in the room. And even though I was a mess, and well, he was married, but it was one of those chance encounters that give you hope. Because you think, God, there are great people out there and they seem to think I'm great. And so on the flight back, I was sat next to another doctor, a woman, and she recognised me and we talked, and she knew this guy, and she said, "Oh, you didn't sleep with him, did you?" And I said, "No, why?" I did. So apparently he really puts it around. He's this notorious shagabout on the conference circuit, and younger, less astute girls would, you know. And it was strange because it wasn't till then, as we flew back, I sort of felt something dissolve in the jet stream, like something got eroded down. By the time I got back, it was dark.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I'm saying it should have ended there, that's all. But things went on.
Tristan's not like that.
Of course not.
Please. Just tell me what this is.
Tristan's not on the drug, Connie. He's on a placebo.
Oh.
See?
Right.
So he's vulnerable in a different way.
But, he says he feels like he's on it.
That's what happens. It's normal.
But is that okay? To lie like that?
It's essential. He can't know, Connie, if we're going to carry on here.
Right. Gosh. Oh, my head. It has to stop, doesn't it?
It has to stop. We're scheduled to increase dosage again today. I hope you're happy to stay.
Increase in dosage 150 milligrams.
Swallow the pills on the beat, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And open your mouth so I can check. Good.
Something's wrong. I can feel it.
Wrong in what way?
Why is Connie pissed off with me?
I don't know that she is. I want to focus on the physical.
I'm shaking like a leaf. I feel on the edge of a heart attack.
Really?
Yeah. And so are you not interested?
Of course I'm interested.
Can I say anything?
You can. You're completely safe.
It's quite intense thoughts. You know, a bit much.
Intrusive?
Yep. A lot of sexual, you know?
Okay, well, I wonder why that might be.
Normally it's graphic, but this is... it's quite angry.
Right.
Do you not give a shit? Sorry. No, actually, screw it. This is your drug I'm living. I'm supposed to tell you, deal with it. I feel giddy, and I feel dizzy, and I feel tense.
Okay.
I feel giddy. I feel giddy and dizzy and tense.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it not okay?
No, just... I tell you that, and you're like, okay. Feels like... I don't know, like that joke. What's that joke? That guy in a doctor's office, and he's showing him those ink blot things, and he says, that's some people fucking. And he shows him the next one, and he says, that's more fucking. Then he shows him another one, and he says, God, that's extreme fucking. And the doctor says, do you ever think you might have a sexual problem? And your man goes, hey, Doc, you're the one with the dirty pictures.
You know, humour is a great way of disguising hostility.
That's it, not disguised. Is that better? I miss Connie. I miss her mouth.
You know she's in a relationship.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck's it to you?
Do you want to take a break and do this later?
Not particularly. Not fucking particularly.
Okay.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just noting your agitation. Is there anything else to report?
No. Yeah. Why I was... Look, even if I have sexual thoughts, and I am, there's no reaction downstairs, nothing's happening.
Right. Are you talking about temporary impotence?
Yeah, well, I hope it's fucking temporary. You don't want to get sued.
For how long?
Today.
Just today?
That's not normal for me, okay? I know my body.
Sure.
Something's wrong.
That must be worrying.
Yeah.
Are you worried something's damaged?
But you can't look at that, can you?
Because I'm a woman?
No, because you're not a doctor like that.
Psychiatrists are doctors. We go to medical school and everything.
Oh. Right.
Do you want me to...
You gonna have a look?
Are you happy for me to?
Yeah. Delighted. Fuck it, yeah.
Okay, do you just want to get yourself ready? It can be easier to think it's some physical... hormonal, but with these things you can never really... Okay. I doubt very much it's physical. Wait here.
Tris.
I'm sick. We're missing
No.
What?
I want it to be fair.
Fair? What? Is this about him? Have you talked to him?
No.
Do you love him?
It's not hard to love someone, Tris.
It shouldn't be.
I'm just trying to keep this safe.
Safe? Are you frightening me now?
No. Should I be?
Yeah, I'm a fucking monster. Just say what you mean.
I am. I'm saying no.
To what?
I'm in a relationship, and you're clearly not a relationship kind of guy.
Where did that come from?
You're flirty, you know? You're a bit of a player type.
No, I'm not.
I've seen you flirt with a doctor, for God's sake.
So, are you joking? Christ, Connie, she's nearly 50.
Yeah? And what are you saying, women can't be attractive in their 40s?
What? Well, I'm the one that's been flirting with her, apparently. Has she been saying things about me?
It's none of your business.
You're not telling me something.
You're being weird.
You're lying.
I haven't said anything. How can I be lying?
By not telling me stuff.
There's loads of stuff I'm not telling you all the time, otherwise it would be unbearable.
That's exactly the sort of thing people say when they're lying.
Oh. My hair's coming out.
Mine's coming out too.
Yeah, but not because of the drug.
Fuck you.
No, I didn't mean that.
What's going on?
Nothing. I don't have to tell you everything, you know? We're not going out.
Yeah, I'm starting to thank fuck. Look, just don't rewrite what's happened. Don't make out that I'm some...
I'm not. Why do you care anyway? That's in the past. I thought you wanted to live now.
I want you to live now. You're always talking about what happens afterwards or how we got here. Tell me what you feel now.
It doesn't matter what I feel. What does it matter?
Because I'm asking you.
I don't know.
You're so scared. Why are you so scared? All the time. It's like being with an old woman. Oh, what might go wrong, though?
This is my life.
Exactly.
What, you don't care, do you?
Of course I do.
Because you just want it now. You know, maybe you should start thinking about the future a bit.
What?
You're not exactly on a gap year, are you, Tris? It's become a sort of gap life.
That's a horrible thing to say.
Then don't say I'm boring just because I'm not giving you what you want.
Are you saying I'm not good enough for you?
I'm saying sort yourself out
I'm punching above
before
my
you
weight.
make out I'm a coward. I'm happy with my life.
Ha! Yeah, of course you are. You look happy. You look fucking delighted.
You've got no idea how I feel.
Tell me!
Oh, God, you're like a child.
I'm fine for a quick fuck, but secretly you want the older, duller man who's gonna provide and bring some cash to the fucking table.
Oh, my God.
It's basically what you said.
What are we even talking about?
Gap life.
Yeah, well, I'm the one that sat there and watched you do your cheeky twinkly stuff with the doctor, and you were a bit sleazy with me early on. What am I supposed to think?
I don't... You're the one in a relationship as you keep going on.
You keep going on about it.
I'm allowed. I can do what I like.
Oh, so I'm a slag now?
No. Just put away your paranoia, love.
Don't call me love. It's so tacky.
Connie. Con, come on. Just kiss and make up.
No. I feel sick.
I make you sick.
I didn't say that. I'm not going to kiss you. I don't want to be sick on you.
I don't care. Be sick in my mouth. I'll eat it up.
God.
What?
I said I feel sick.
Am I a bit coarse for you? Is that it? Are you used to something more refined? Some wine-drinking, chino-wearing cunt?
You don't get to talk about him, you understand?
I wasn't. Is that what he's like? It came to mind pretty fast.
You keep shaking up my view of him, and I think it's manipulative.
Of course it's fucking manipulative.
You've never met him!
That's why it's so easy to slag him off. Come on, it's a joke.
It's a joke. Your way of getting out of everything. It's a joke. Ugh. So not only am I a slag, I've got no sense of humour.
You are doing my head in.
Everything I'm saying makes sense. Until it gets over there. If there's a problem, it's with you understanding. You say you.
Ah!
What do you want to happen? I mean, really?
I tell you what I want. I don't want to reason with you. I want to know, right now, in this moment, what you feel.
Well, I feel... God. I think I don't love you the way that you love me.
Right. Well, you want me to look into the future? Fine. Go home, suck on his old cock. Stay with him for 2 years longer than you should, out of guilt for him having left his wife and kid for you.
He
Tell
didn't.
yourself you've invested too much now, and it was nothing with me, and you're getting rougher looking while he's staying the same, and he's a good dad, and before you know it, you're 45, fucked, and caring for some old cunt with cancer.
I hate you.
You've been calling him.
I physically hate
telling him
you.
that everything's fine, you miss him. Have you used my fucking phone to do
You
that?
gave it to me.
Give it to me.
I don't have it. You're scaring me. Get your hand. You just broke your own phone, you stupid Irish cunt! No! Chris, no! Chris, no, your hand in me!
Come on. I'm sorry. Sorry, it's the drugs.
Now it is.
I can't handle it.
Stop it.
I'm losing it.
Bullshit. You're not even on the drug, Tris.
I'm having a whitey.
You're not on the drug, she told me.
What?
You're on a placebo. This is all just you. Tris.
Tris.
What happened?
Hello.
I drove here from Kent. What happened?
I feel like something awful's going to happen.
Okay.
I think we should exclude one of the volunteers from the trial. A boy, a guy, the man who's on placebo, in fact. He's not dealing with the environment, he's shown aggression and instability, and now he's not eating. In any other environment, I'd be worried for his mental health.
They've been in a sealed ward for weeks now. Anyone would get frustrated.
It may be linked to his relationship with the other volunteer.
Well, there's only one dosage left. Surely invalidating the trial...
It's not going to invalidate the trial, removing one control subject.
What physical symptoms have you observed?
It doesn't matter. He's on a placebo. It's just a growing sense of unease.
In you?
In him. In them.
We have a duty of care to him at this stage.
No, we don't. He's clean. We can just discharge him today.
That's not appropriate.
I'm used to helping people. You know, not putting them in a situation that distresses them. I don't think I can do this.
Yes, you can.
Is it me? I'm terrified it's me. Have I done something? It doesn't make any sense.
OK, Lorna, calm down. This isn't what you think. He is a test subject. His symptoms are relevant, and we need to monitor him as such.
I give out the pills, Toby.
You don't know what you're giving out. They're active agent, just packaged differently. Deliberately. He's on the drug. We're testing practitioner bias alongside, as well, to see if there's a difference in what you report according to what you think they're being given.
You're testing me.
It's not unusual.
You're testing me?
Yeah, I know how you feel about all this, and I still got you the position here because I know you're a good doctor.
Oh, God, OK, I'm grateful. Thank you, Mr. Rauschen. Thank you for picking me up off the street in your limo on the way to the next expo.
All we're doing is monitoring you for practitioner bias, which we often do with new recruits.
Bullshit! I thought I was losing it. That's why you're testing me, isn't it? So, our volunteer is being medicated with powerful psychiatric drugs, and I'm telling you, they cause aggressive behaviour and paranoia. It's dangerous to continue.
We don't know that's the drug. You said yourself, it's about the relationship with this girl. I'm not closing down a whole trial because of a lover's tiff.
This can't be pulled apart. We're crazy to think it can.
This is why we do trials. We're here to record side effects, and if aggression is a side effect, we'll note it.
There's no such thing as side effects, Toby. They're just effects you can't sell.
God, that's bitter, Lorna.
I wouldn't mind being monitored if I thought you took any of your own fucking agenda. If you took any responsibility for that.
I don't know what you mean.
I've seen you hold that brain and fleece them for money, but somehow I'm the one that's biased.
You sound it. You sound paranoid. Listen to yourself. You spent this whole time refusing to accept the drugs have any effect until you think there's something damaging.
You literally only publish trials that get the results you like. But apparently, you're unbiased, and I'm... what?
You are a good doctor who suffers from profound depressive episodes which she refuses to medicate. And you're desperate for any evidence that supports that position.
They don't work.
Pardon?
They don't.
How would you know?
There's no real evidence for the efficacy of antidepressants. There never has been. Everyone knows this has been
but
the
you can't
biggest
speak for
disaster
most
in the
people.
history of
Most people
medicine.
improve on antidepressants.
In the short term.
If you're going to kill yourself tomorrow, what do you care if it's short term? Every time you have an episode, every time, the brain is altered and makes the next one longer and deeper. The sooner you start to medicate, the more you protect yourself. You could have done that.
Without even knowing the cause.
We know what causes it.
No, you don't. But I should be on drugs forever.
No. Or yes. Depending how you are. It's very common.
It's not an it. Toby, we're talking about me. What if it's a symptom, not a disease? What if it's a useful pain? Throbbing, saying, change your life, and you come by with pills and take that all away.
Well, you never took 'em, Lorne. How'd your life go?
Fuck you. You know, every study, every test shows that so-called depressed people actually have a more accurate view of the world, a more realistic view of themselves and the future.
In mild and moderate depression, yes.
The vast majority being medicated. We're not deluded, you are.
This is why I get annoyed, Lorna. You cling to the mystery. You celebrate it almost.
I do what?
You don't want it to be curable. You want to make it grand and tragic. It doesn't have to be.
You think I like it? Do you think I like it?
It doesn't make it less to accept it's chemical. It helps most people.
It's not an it, Toby. We're talking about me. Say I'm mad if you like, but don't say I've got a disease.
Call it what you like.
Oh, thank you.
All I've ever wanted to do is help you.
I don't want your help.
I know, and it's infuriating.
I swear, Toby, we're going to look back at this chemical imbalance shit like it's the four humours all over again. I mean, why am I here?
What, here?
Yeah. Why would you offer me work? This isn't what I do. I sit with people, I talk to them.
I want to help.
Yeah, but why? You see, I wonder if you feel guilty.
About you?
Yes.
Not particularly.
Not particularly.
Is this what we should be talking about now?
I don't know. What do you think?
Are you saying you think I caused it? I don't think I caused it, Lorna.
Then why am I here?
You're a good doctor.
Then why are you testing me?
I didn't cause it, and it's a cruel thing to say.
I didn't say it. You did. You seem upset. It was years ago.
I know.
And I've had what you'd call episodes since then.
I know.
So why do you feel so bad? Look at me. It's not your fault, Toby. In the mountain of shit the world dumped on me that year, the dump you took was minor. It was barely a contributor. It could have been anything or anyone, so don't you make it into some big thing.
I don't think I caused your depression by ending things, Lorna. I don't think I contributed, even. But maybe I think I ended it because of your depression.
Right.
And maybe that's worse.
No. Just sad. And are you happy now?
Well, not right now, but yes.
So. And how old is she, this new one?
What does that have to do with anything?
Just wondering. 28, 29? You're so keen to make me a prisoner of my insides. What about you? Clear skin to indicate lack of disease. Waist not yet travelled up to her tits. All the signs of fertility you don't actually want. We're all just walking examples of a biological fact, Toby.
You're ill, Lorna.
I'm not, though.
My choices or biology or whatever don't cause me suffering.
No. Only others. So you'll be fine. You'll do fine.
It's entirely within our rights to assess you. It was never an indication of any lack of faith. I want you to finish this trial. I think you can do it. Then we'll talk about the future.
Fine.
Tris.
I don't know now.
What don't you know?
That all those things were...
Not real.
I hate that. The way you finish my sentences.
I know. I'm sorry.
What am I feeling then?
I love you. You can feel that.
I don't know what that is.
Yes, you do. You do.
This is horrible.
I can't bear it when you're sad in case I've caused it. And I can't bear it when you're happy in case I didn't.
Sometimes I think I'll only be happy when you're dead.
Final dosage. Highest toleration. 250 milligram single dose.
Tristan, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And open your mouth so I can check. Good. Connie, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dr. Seeley.
Don't mind me.
I can do this on my own, thank you.
Tristan, kiss me. Swallow my pill, please. I love you.
What's going on? What are you doing? Show me the inside of your mouth. Is everything okay?
Did he take something
Tristan?
else?
No, let him!
Did you give him your dose?
Is your name Tristan?
His pupils.
I'm Toby. Have you taken anything else?
I'm fine.
How much have you given him?
Connie,
I'm here.
you've got a halo.
Tristan!
What's happening, Tim? His mouth, why is he bleeding? Get it out. Get it out of me! Get it out of me! Get it out of me!
The first time I saw a human brain, it was probably Kennedy's. Most powerful man in the world. Head in his hands. Pinker than his wife's dress. Then years later, training. You see it come out of the body. Your mind comes out like a squid into both hands. We are this 3-pound lump of jelly. But it's not necessarily me, is it? I want to be happy. I want to work hard. I want to not shout out swear words on the street. I want to sleep. It must know this. It must want that too, if it's me. But can I find the bit of the brain where my father held me on a climbing frame and I can see my shoes on the bar? Can I find how much I like meringue? Here's my respiration control. Here's my impulse to kill myself. Here is my controlling that impulse. You're disgusting. And you're only going to get more disgusting. It's too late. This all gets worse and you can't even cope with now. Shh. Let's not. You're like your mother. It's too hard. Other people manage. And still, you can't do anything. You can't work. Well, you could, but you're lazy. This is the best you're capable of looking now, and it's shit and you're decaying. Look at your teeth. And everything everyone says about you is right, and you're weak, and you're a coward, and you've ruined people's lives, and you should have done it a long time ago, and you never will now. Just put some clothes on, and then we'll go from there. It would be better. Just put on some pants. Then we'll deal with the next bit. Just do that. It would be better just to stop. But people love you. No, they don't. Even the people who love you hate you because you're hurting the person they love. Why can't you stop?
I'm thirsty. Do you have water?
Yeah.
Hello.
What day is it? You look scared. What happened? Is it me? What happened?
It's Friday.
I don't know anyone. Why am I here? You look frightened. What happened?
You've had a blood transfusion. They told me you have something called transient global amnesia.
Yes. Have I? Why are you looking at me? Am I still me?
Yeah, you just have new blood. It's okay.
Can I see?
See what?
I need a mirror.
Sorry, it's really small.
What's happening? What day is it?
It's Friday. It's your birthday.
Oh, how long have I been here? How is that today? Show me a thing saying that's today.
The date?
Yeah.
Look at my phone.
You could have changed that.
Why would I do that?
Have I been asleep then?
You've got something called transient global amnesia.
Yes, transient. Does that mean...
It's going to pass. They don't know when or how long.
What was I doing before you got here?
I don't know. I wasn't here.
Wait, what day is it?
Friday. It's your birthday.
No. Is it? No, something else.
That it's my birthday too? You remember that?
No, oh God, oh God, oh God. Why have I... This phone, is it yours?
You don't know me, do you? You're not retaining any new memories. It's me. You know me? Do you know my name?
I know you. I don't know who you are, but you're the person that I know.
How do you feel?
I'm hungry.
There's a yogurt. We were on a trial. Do you remember?
No. I... Just... this is fucking weird. What day is it?
It's Friday. It's your birthday.
No. You don't understand. I don't have any other anything except this in my...
It's okay.
I'm not being stupid. Something awful's happened. Listen, I don't know where I am.
You're in the hospital. Do you know what day it is?
Yes.
It's okay if you don't.
What day is it?
Friday.
What happened? You're not going, are you?
No, I'm going to find a spoon.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there.
Hello.
How do you feel?
I don't know anybody here. Why am I here?
Shh. It's okay. I know. I was just here.
No, you don't understand. I just woke up.
I know you've got something called transient global amnesia.
Transient. Does that mean...
Yes, it's going to pass.
What day is it?
It's Tuesday.
Is that right? Show me something with the date on.
Here's a paper. And here is a mirror if you want one.
I have to go. Why am I here?
You're having trouble remembering, forming new memories.
Yes. Wait. Okay, I can't remember waking up. I know you. Do I? I'm trying to think the last thing I remember.
That's okay.
But I know you.
That's right, Tris. That's right. For the seizure... Is the water okay? Not too cold? You and me were on a trial weeks ago.
I don't remember. Do you work here?
No. That's new. Do I work here? How do you feel?
Awful. My balls ache.
Oh, I bet they do. You've got a stiffy all the time. God knows why.
I'm scared.
I know.
I'm hot.
I know.
I feel sick.
Shh. Relax.
It hurts.
Always. Poor thing. There it is.
Jesus. I thought you were my sister, maybe. You're not, are you? Actually, no, don't tell me.
No. I do this most days. I love how you're funny. I would have thought you needed memory to be funny.
I thought you were here to give me a bath.
Well, do you want this or do you want the bath? Because there's no point giving you the bath first.
No, this. Am I your boyfriend?
I don't know. Are you?
I don't know.
I broke up with my boyfriend.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember the last thing I remember. What day is it?
It's Sunday. Do you remember me, Tris?
You're who I know.
Yes, but who's that?
Wait.
How many times do you think we've had this
You
conversation?
don't understand. I can't remember waking up. I wasn't there. Oh, God, this is terrible. Get someone, for God's sake.
Shh, we say this every day.
No.
Yes.
What happened?
You had a blood transfusion after a reaction to a drug on a trial, and you've transient global amnesia.
Transient?
Yes, that means it will pass.
What day is it?
Friday. How do you feel? Are you thirsty?
I'm freaked out. I'm trying to think what the last thing I was doing was.
I had a haircut.
I can't remember anything.
I know, I'm sorry. I was joking.
What's going on?
Your name is Tristan. You are on a trial.
A trial?
A drugs trial.
What day is it?
Thursday.
What was I doing just before?
Before I was here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't here.
I'm just trying to remember.
I know.
Something's really wrong. I can't. There's nothing going on before this?
I know.
What day is
Tuesday.
it? What happened?
You had a bad reaction on a trial.
Where am I?
Hospital. You have a thing. Here's a mirror. And a newspaper. This is the day we did your nails.
Do I love you?
I don't know. Do you?
I don't know.
If you're there, help me. I don't care what it was. I see that now. You were right. I just want one conversation like it used to be so that you can help me. You won't believe this, but I swear I would rather get old and argue with you every day than ever love anyone else.
Why are you sad?
Hey, you. Still here, I see. Thought you might have made a break for it. It's crazy weather today. Can't decide anything. They wanted me to bang on at you about the fluoxetine again, but I know you hate it, and it's not my favourite either, to be honest. Do you want to know about anything else?
What about the boy?
Well, obviously we don't know what the long-term effects will be yet. Turns out he had a history of childhood seizures, which was undisclosed, so that's...
What about you?
Oh, I'm okay, don't worry. the lecture circuit, lining up round. I think now I might finally write that book.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Wait, I can tell you something about the boy. He's going home with her. The girl from the trial. He's in recovery, but...
Oh.
It's not your fault.
I don't have enough skin. I just want to go. I want to go.
No.
I'm sorry.
This is a storm. It passes. I love you, Lorne. And it's not romantic with the lies of that. And it's not family, like a genetic trick. I've built a bit of my brain round you. And it's important to me. So... Please. Do you want me to go?
Yeah.
I'm coming back tomorrow. I am. I've got a thing in the morning, but I'll do my best. Please, will you think about things for me? I'm going to leave these here.
Okay, what else?
That's the lot.
Oh, your shoelace is undone.
It's all right. Oh, I don't have any change.
It's okay. I got a cab, I told you.
A cab? I'd have got the bus.
I know you would. I want a cab. We'll get cash out on the way. Did I do the draw? I'm really nervous about you seeing it. It's a shithole.
What is?
Where we're going back to. Mine.
Why?
Because that's what we're doing today. Why don't you just do up your shoelace?
What? It doesn't matter.
Let me.
I'll do it.
Stop staring. I'm not doing it because I can't. I honestly just couldn't be arsed.
That's worse.
Shut up, woman. There.
Okay, you happy? Is it cold?
It's coldish. Right, okay.
You right?
Oh, yeah. I just thought I'd lost my phone. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, happy?
Yeah. You?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
End experiment.
In The Effect by Lucy Prebble, Dr. Lorna James was played by Christine Entwistle and Connie by Jessie Buckley. Tristan was played by Damien Maloney and Dr. Toby Seeley by Samuel West. The music was composed by Richard Hamilton and the director was Abigail Le Fleming.